Hello, beautiful collective. Thank you for coming here today. So, if you are new here, my name is Ziya. If you are a fellow and returning subscriber, thank you for your continued love and support. We appreciate you all for being here today, and I'm sending you all lots of love. Today, we actually have a special little treat for you guys, okay? We're doing a collaboration with my bestest friend, Spiritually Faye Marie. So, this is going to be a two-part reading. This will be the tarot part of the reading, and hers will actually be the oracle part of the reading. A little different, you know. So make sure that you go check her out. She will be linked in the title as well as in the description. And I just wanted to give you a little rundown of what my reading is going to consist of. It's just a couple little questions. Mine is going to be, what can you expect to shift in your life? And what can you do to bring in these shifts or embrace this energy further? Hers is going to be, what can you work on in order to let more light in? And is there anything you're overlooking or suppressing? Okay, so if these titles intrigue you, please make sure that once you're done with this one, you go check out her page for your second part of your reading, okay? So as you can see, we got three lovely little decks here. This first one is going to be the Lodolite with the Wandering Moon Tarot. The second one is going to be this beautiful Malachite with the Light Seers Tarot. And the third one is going to be this beautiful blue Aragonite with the Tarot of the Divine, okay? So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Now, take a minute to tune into these energies, take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, let yourself tap into your intuition, see which one you're drawn to. And if you're drawn to multiple, there could be multiple messages for you here. Trust your intuition, okay? And if you are ready, I'll see you at your pile, all right? Hello, Group 1, if you chose this beautiful Wandering Moon Tarot and this beautiful piece of Lodolite, this is going to be your reading. Real quick before we jump in case you skipped through the intro, I just wanted to let you know that this is going to be a collaboration reading. So when you are done with this, please go make sure that you check out the beautiful Spiritually Faye Marie for your second part of your reading, okay? She has it uploaded over there. It will be linked in the title as well as in the description, so that way she's easy to find, okay? So, without further ado, when I started tapping into the energy, my temperature, my body temperature rose drastically. I started to feel really hot. I feel like your fire is about to be reignited, or you guys are currently transmuting some shit, okay? Because it was giving fire. Like I was on fire. And I started hearing, set it off in this motherfucker. Okay, so I don't know what y'all about to set off in this motherfucker, but do your thing, baby. I was also picking up Libran energy. And we do actually have a full moon in Libra coming up here on the 6th, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's on the 6th. So I feel like there's going to be a major shift that happens around this full moon. You guys are going to be stepping into some beautiful new energy. Okay, so for the first question that we have here, we got, what can you expect to shift in your life? So let's see here. I'm going to put this beautiful little crystal right over here for a moment. Let's see, what can you expect to shift in your life for pile 1? Wow, that was a horrible shuffle. Horrible. But it's okay. We'll try again. I just love these cards. Like, the side is like iridescent, holographic, like beautiful. It actually matches this Lodolite crystal so nicely. Like, I didn't even realize it when I picked out the crystals and the decks, but like the crystals go perfectly with the decks. Like the whole color scheme is just loving it. You can't really tell, maybe you can, but this does have like a little rainbowy type of vibe to it, kind of like some clear quartz, but it's not clear quartz. Something about the rainbow, man. I don't know, are you guys having like a full body activation? All of your chakras are being activated or something? What is that song? How does that song go? Fuck. like here, but I can't. Hold on, give me a second. Way up high. Where? What is that song? Why can't I think of the lyrics right now? I can like hear it in my head, but I cannot think of the lyrics. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. What is that song? I can't think of it. It's got a little volcano, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyways, so back to the reading. What can pile 1 expect to shift in their life? Spirit, please and thank you. Knight of Moons, which is the Knight of Cups. What can pile 1 expect to shift in their life? The 4 of Stars, which is the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Stars, so the 5 of Pentacles. Honestly, I love this energy. I feel like you guys are having a major healing that is going to be happening around like your restrictions, especially if it comes to like money or material abundance, right? And we got the World. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, you guys are closing out some sort of cycle. So what can you expect to shift in your life? Your finances are going to increase. I am picking that up. But this is more than just finances, right? This is giving me like magician, like whatever you need, you are going to, the world, the universe is going to present this to you so that way you can have a very beautiful and successful life. You guys are meant to live very abundantly, okay? So you guys are having this beautiful healing that is going to be coming in for you guys. And I'm picking up around the full moon is when you're going to start to feel this shift, or you're going to start to see some of these shifts. Look, there's literally a full ass moon on there. Like, so you guys, around the full moon is going to be a very significant time for you guys. I want to get a clarifier for the Knight of Moons, please. We got the 9 of Wands in reverse. You ain't gotta fight no more. Clarifier for the 4 of Stars in reverse, please, and thank you. Wow, there's that Libra energy. Justice. And you know what? It kind of flipped out and it like spun itself around and it was doing some weird shit, but I feel like it needs to go upright. So let's see. Clarify for the 5 of Stars. The 3 of Stars. So the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And what do we got on the bottom? The King of Cups. Wow. So you guys are going to be having some major shifts within your psychic abilities as well. Your perception is going to shift. I am feeling like you guys are going to be feeling a lot. Like your clairsentience, your claircognizant, or any of the clair abilities, right? It doesn't necessarily just have to be that, but I do feel like you guys are going to be feeling a lot of things very deeply. Your intuition is going to be at an all-time high, okay? The scales of justice are balancing themselves back out, and you are going to have a clean slate, okay? There's no more karma, is what I'm picking up. Unless you, obviously, you create karma for yourself, because we can definitely do that. But I feel like with this full moon, it's almost like your slate is being cleansed. You guys are going to be able to move forward. You aren't going to have to be so defensive. You're not going to have to. And I also feel like with your energy levels, like you're going to feel a lot more like ready to go, a lot more driven, with this 9 of Wands being in reverse. So upright, this can talk about being exhausted. This is like the wounded warrior. I do feel like you guys have went through a lot in your life, and you guys, I feel like you guys have encountered a lot of very karmic energies in your life is what I'm picking up here. But with your slate being cleansed, right, You are going to start to attract people that are aligned with who you are at your soul. Some of you guys are very beautiful, empathic, like souls, and you're not just absorbing anybody's energy anymore. Like you're observing instead of absorbing. I'm picking up empowered empath. You're allowing these things to empower you instead of to drag you down and muddy up your energy. Okay? And I feel like if you were ever holding on to any job, person, habit, pattern, mindset, a cycle, whatever it was, you're finally gaining the courage and the clarity in how to let this go and how to move forward. There's no more like lack or loss mindset around certain connections, or it's literally like everything within your mind and your spirit, your soul contract just being cleansed. You get to start over. That's what's shifting in your life, is you get to start over fresh. I'm picking up like snow. Like, you know, when the snow covers the ground, it's just like this beautiful clean slate. Nobody stepped in the snow or anything like that. It's just fresh, clean. Like you could literally create whatever you want. That's what's shifting in your life. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be like a breath of fresh air, because I do think that you've dealt with a lot of restrictions, a lot of karma, a lot of cycles, a lot of being underappreciated. Feeling a little unappreciated. Okay. And you guys are going to start to attract the support, the attention that you deserve, right? The recognition that you deserve. I just want to get a couple clarifiers because I want to see why this 3 of Pentacles is in reverse right here. I feel like if people haven't noticed you for the work that you've done, or like noticed you for the leader that you are, because I feel like you guys are leaders, okay? I feel like this is also something that is going to shift. Like people are going to start to recognize, like, you the one, baby. Can we get a clarifier for the 3 of Stars in reverse, please? 2 of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Let's talk about a decision that needs to be made too. So maybe you guys are going to have clarity on some sort of like your path is kind of what I'm picking up here. If you guys are like a boss or something at another job, or you guys have some sort of leadership role, or you've been feeling called to be some sort of leader, some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Like an activist or something. You guys are going to have some sort of clarity that is going to be presented to you. I want to get one more clarifier. Wow, the Hermit. You guys are really old souls, and you guys are also, I feel like you guys are meant to help other people that go through like these dark times in their life. Knight of Cups again, but it's in reverse. And I feel like that's in reverse because I feel like this is other people almost looking for somebody to help them. And I feel like you got the juice, baby. Like you got the juice. You might have dimmed yourself down in the past. I think what is shifting is you're not dimming yourself down no more. You're allowing your light to shine. You've done so much work on yourself. It is time for you to show the world the real you, the authentic you, to follow your purpose and to speak your truth. So if you were ever once afraid to do so, like your insecurities, your fears, doubts, negativity, the perceptions other people have pushed onto you, if you ever let that cloud your judgment or keep you stagnant, I feel like this is being released. Boom. This full moon in Libra is going to not only balance out your connections with others, you're going to have this clearing in, it's like energy retrieval in a sense, soul retrieval, energy retrieval. It's like you're coming back to a piece of yourself. that is allowing you to feel more courageous, to chase after your wildest dreams and to make some shit happen. If you look in this Hermit card, right, there's a star inside of that. It's like, you know, you have your dreams. You have everything that you need in the palm of your hand to make your dreams come true. This is kind of what I'm picking up from this, right? You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you got the skills, you got the tools. It's all within. That's why I was picking up that magician energy. You have everything within. And you can also manipulate the energies of the universe. And I don't feel like you do this from like an ill-intended place. Like, you can do this to help a lot of people, to help yourself, to create abundance. You guys are meant to be a light for others. Some of you guys could have been like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's too much responsibility. But I feel like there's this calling within. I'm picking up judgment energy right now. There's a calling within you that is becoming almost impossible to ignore. And I feel like with this full moon in Libra, once this energy is cleared, you got this clean slate, you're going to feel confident enough to go after this, to finally pursue this, even if it's just taking one little step, laying that first brick of intention, right? You guys are gonna set it off in this motherfucker, okay? Like, I love that. That's beautiful. So let's move on to the second question. We're gonna see, what can you do to bring these shifts in or embrace this energy further, okay? This deck is low-key kind of hard for me to shuffle right now because it's still fairly new, so it's like stiff. So if I don't do a good job, don't judge me, okay? I still gotta break this baby in. See? Look at what just fell out. 2 of Swords. That's that indecisiveness. I feel like you guys are being torn. Like, should I stay or should I go? Nah, 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 nah. I think something's going to become very clear, though. There's this call within that you cannot ignore anymore. Especially if you've been ignoring it. Yeah, good luck. It's just going to keep poking and poking and poking and poking. Like, acknowledge me, pay attention to me, listen to me. And it's your intuition. It's your intuition. So what can you do to bring these shifts in? What can pile 1 do to bring these shifts in or embrace this energy further? So we got 9 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Moons, which is the 5 of Cups. Which way? Which way? In reverse. We got the 8 of Moons. We got the Magician. Wow. We were talking about this. And we got the Wanderer on the bottom. And I am going to take this out. 7 of Wands underneath of that in reverse. So I feel like don't fight it, okay? Do not fight the changes that need to be made. And do not let your fears and your insecurities try to tell you that you're not good enough or that you don't have the tools, that you need more knowledge, you need more skills, you need more this, you need more that. Because I feel like what you're not seeing is that you have it all. You already have everything that you need to create whatever you desire. I feel like your heart's desire, right? Because this isn't like coming from ego. This is coming from your heart, your soul. Like, this is with the Wanderer, this is like hermit energy almost, in a sense. This is like you going on a journey of self-discovery, seeing what it is that I just heard that you fancy. I don't never say that, so I don't know. What is it that you fancy, okay? What is your intuition guiding you and calling you to do? And with this 8 of Moons, this is the 8 of Cups. You see all these little arrows? Like, you have so many opportunities and possibilities before you once you finally walk away from what is no longer serving you, because this is right underneath the 5 of Moons, which is the 5 of Cups, right? So it's like, it's time to walk away from the disappointments. It's time to move away from the feelings of rejection or abandonment, or I'm even hearing like neglect. Like if people have neglected you or haven't appreciated you for what you bring to the table, it's time to let that shit go. You know, like it's okay to reevaluate the past, because I feel like with this 8 of Wands in reverse, it's almost like they're reevaluating the past to see what they want to bring with them in their future. What is gonna benefit you in your future with this wanderer? It's like wandering back. I'm picking up judgment energy, man. I'm surprised the judgment card did not fall out. But it's like going back to see what it is that you need in this next part of your journey, and to, you know, kind of be like the Fool and only take that little bit of stuff with you. Like you don't need everything that you're carrying right now. I'm picking up 10 of Wands, okay? You're carrying a lot. It's time to put some of that shit down. Simplify, minimize, be minimalistic. Like is kind of what I'm picking up. And it's time to really just trust your intuition, trust where the universe and spirit is guiding you to go. There's this inner calling that is just, it's screaming at you at this point. So I'm picking up. Some of you guys could be a little bit on the fence about like finally listening to this, but I do feel like a lot of you, once this full moon hits, you guys are going to be like, all right, it's time. And I feel like spirit's like, it's been time. Your mind tends to like to tell you lies. I'm hearing that song, tell me lies, make it all sound good. Make me believe that fairy tales can happen in the hood. So, you know, I feel like if you've been telling yourself lies, or your mind has been telling you lies about you can't do this, or even people around you telling you lies, right? Almost trying to manipulate you or keep you in this like dulled version of yourself, because I feel like you've been like almost dimming yourself or dulling your energy down to try to accommodate others. Baby, don't do that, because you are meant to shine, okay? Like, yes, it gets lonely. It does get lonely, because the Hermit card can definitely talk about loneliness or isolation. It gets lonely, but it's worth being alone than being around people that don't truly support you or add value to your life. They try to take your value. They try to take your light. They use you for what you have, and then they leave you when all is said and done. And right? Like, you have options once you decide to look. I split the deck and boom, the Devil and then the Tower. Wow, yeah, something is crumbling. And I feel like, and look, I just split the deck again, through swords. Something within your connections or your heart center, there's like this healing happening within your all of your chakras, but I really feel like especially with your heart. And it's allowing you to be able to listen to where your heart is leading you to go, right? And I feel like a lot of you with that King of Cups that was here, you guys aren't allowing your emotions to control you anymore or get the best of you to where you can't hear your own inner guidance. You guys are kind of having this beautiful, not kind of, you guys are having this beautiful balance between logic and your emotions. And together you guys make like this ultimate decision that is, I feel like, going to be for your highest good. No matter what path you decide to take, all paths lead home is what I'm hearing. So no matter what path you decide to take, you will reach your goals. You will achieve success in this life. It's just some of the paths that you have open to you are going to be met with a lot more resistance, obstacles, and challenges. And it's not to say that the other paths won't have that too, because everything is going to have obstacles and challenges. This is the motherfucking 3D, okay? This is the physical plane we're talking about. So, you know, we came here for this reason, and these things are not necessarily bad. We have to have challenges and obstacles for growth, right? Can't have growing any growth without growing pains, right? So, you know, just know that no matter what path you decide to take, just kind of trust the path that you're taking, okay? Yesterday I was kind of like getting down on myself about the job that I work at and how I just want to do this like full time, and I want to do healing full time, and I just want to do my own thing and like be in my own element. And then this message pops up on my phone. It says, trust your path. And then another thing pops up on my phone and it says, listen to this if you hate your job. And it's like a motivational speech to kind of just keep you going, because sometimes you're just not going to like your job. Even if you're doing something that you love, there's going to be parts of it that you're not going to enjoy as much. You know what I mean? That just comes with anything. But everything that is worth it is not going to be easy at the end of the day. You know, let's get a clarifier for the Eight of Moons, please. Temperance. Look at that. It's time to integrate, alchemize your shadow and your light attributes in order to make some beautiful progress moving forward. You guys are the ultimate alchemists, okay? Like, you guys chose to have so many obstacles and challenges in this life and to encounter so many karmics and deal with so much heavy energies, so many heavy energies. I apologize. Because you chose to come here and alchemize and integrate these things into your life and to show other people how to do this as well. You guys are like spiritual warriors, okay? Like, you didn't come here taking the path that was just really easy and laid back. Like, you chose the path that you chose for a reason. Because you're going to have a lot of evolution. Some of you guys are very highly spiritual, highly evolved beings, okay? I feel like some of you guys didn't even have to come back here. You guys chose to come back here, and a lot of the karma that you've had in this life was not even yours. You came here to help other people with their karma. That's what I'm picking up with this Eight of Moons and this Temperance. I'm picking up you guys came here to help other people alchemize and integrate their karma and close out cycles because they were struggling, and they came to you personally and was like almost crying out for your help. And I feel like you guys have very big hearts. Most people that do have the biggest hearts end up going through the most heartache, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean to stop opening your heart up. That just means you keep opening your heart up even more. You just have good boundaries next time. Be a little bit more cautious with who you open your heart up to, you know? We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. To make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? You come first at the end of the day. Even if you did come here on a mission to help other people integrate their karma and clear their karma and things like this, you have to come first. Because if you're not good, nobody around you is going to be good. All right? So you got to take care of yourself. Make sure you're keeping up on your self-care. Make sure you're staying focused on the self, okay? You're going to help people by helping yourself more than you're going to help people by neglecting yourself and putting all of your energy into them. So make sure you're taking a break to take care of you and to check in with yourself. How am I feeling today? Did I brush my hair? Did I brush my teeth? Did I make my bed? Did I do some yoga? Did I meditate? Did I read a book? Am I just filling my mind with a bunch of negativity and drama and gossip? Like, you know, like make sure that you're checking in with yourself, okay? So that's what I have for this part of the reading. We're going to get some final messages. And then I'm going to let you go, pile one. Just love this deck, this Wandering Moon deck, so pretty. Also, the Wanderer is actually a special card to that deck, so I love that you guys had that come out. There's a couple special cards to that deck. Tell me lies, make it all sound good. Make me believe that fairy tale. I'm sorry. I ain't never claimed to be no goddamn singer, but I'ma still sing. All right, so let's see. What is their final advice and messages, Spirit, for pile one? That Lover's card wanted to flip over and it didn't. I'm hearing keep your eye on the prize, okay? Oh my God, look, told y'all, picking up judgment energy, and it came out, but it came out in reverse. There's that damn Nine of Swords again, also in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse, okay? Things are about to become very clear. Why did I put this crystal over there? I'm like, where did the crystal go? I don't freaking know what I'm doing. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, okay? Back like I never left. We didn't even get the cards all situated yet. All right, so 2 swords on the bottom. Got this damn, hold on, because this came out first with this. So you guys are meant to achieve a lot of success all on your own, okay? You guys are meant to be financially free, mentally, spiritually, emotionally free, feeling abundant, feeling content. It's just going to take a little bit of dedication and discipline, right? This is not angled right. Thank you. It was bothering me. It's still probably going to look a little crooked to y'all, but that's okay. I ain't even going to keep fucking with that. Look at this. Look at this. 7 of Cups with the Moon in reverse with the 9 of Swords in reverse. Hold on. Let me see here. I feel like that needs to go there, though. Got Judgment in reverse. Wow, Strength in the Wheel. Ooh, I love it. Look, your luck is about to change once you decide to take that leap of faith and to have some courage and some faith in yourself to really pull through. You are capable, first of all. I just want to say that. You are capable of overcoming any fears or illusions that you have been either programmed to believe or that you have about yourself in general. Any limitations, you have the ability to break free and to see through these things. You see, we got the 2 of Swords here with the 9 of Swords, and they're both in reverse, and so is the Moon in reverse. This tells me that you guys see very clearly, okay? Because you guys don't just see with the eyes of the physical body. You guys see with the eyes of the soul, with the eyes of the heart, okay? So it's like once you decide to take that leap of faith and to have some courage and faith in yourself, the wheel just everything in your life completely shifts. Everything just turns around and starts to work out in your favor. Things just start to be a little bit more smooth, a little bit more effortless. You don't have to try as hard, but there's just the need to really answer the call. There could be a little bit of confusion around what this is, like what your next step is that you're meant to take, right? There's so many ways that you could go about this, and that's why there's a need to really just listen to your intuition. Don't listen to the fear. You got to be able to tell your fear and your intuition apart. Fear, anxiety, things like that, they're always going to be like loud, right? Your intuition is quiet. It's calm. When you hear it, you just know, right? There's no like, was that my intuition? Like, no, you just know that was your intuition. There's no doubt about it. You know what I mean? So when you start to feel really confused, that's usually because that's not your intuition that's talking to you. That's not your higher self that's talking to you. That's your anxiety, your fears, your limitations, your limiting perceptions, things like that are communicating with you. So once you can discern these two apart, you're golden, baby. Like, you really are golden. Like, look at this, right? It's just the need to, take one step at a time. You don't have to do everything at once. Prioritize and make sure that you are staying disciplined and driven, right? Finding something to drive you every single day. And that doesn't mean like overwork yourself or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. But like find little things that you can do to get closer to your goal every single day, right? Say for instance, you want to get your room completely reorganized, rearranged, but there's a lot for you to do. Every single day that you wake up, do one little thing. Say you wake up and you're going to organize your bookshelf. Do your bookshelf, be done with it for the day. The next day, then go and, maybe redo your altar or something. I'm talking about my own room right now. So, I mean, if you don't have an altar, just put it where it applies. You guys get the gist, right? Do one little thing at a time. You don't have to do everything at once. Just take one little step every single day that is going to bring you closer to your goal, right? Eventually, your whole room will be done. You'll be like, wow, that wasn't even that hard. It's because you broke it down into little pieces and you kept doing something every single chance you could get. And when you had the energy to do so, sometimes we can't just rely on when we have the energy or the motivation, though. Sometimes we got to rely on our discipline. That's also that Knight of Pentacles. He's very disciplined. He knows when to rely on his discipline and to keep moving forward, even if it's at a very slow pace or just one little step at a time. He knows how to keep the flow going. It's like keep that momentum going, even if it's just little things every single day. And watch how everything just drastically changes, right? Very unexpectedly. Because this Wheel of Fortune is very unexpected. You ain't even going to see everything happening. I feel like it could be happening behind the scenes. But once it does become clear to you, it's like, whoa. This is what was waiting for me on the other side. It's almost like, how they say if you get to the end of a rainbow, then there's a little jackpot. You get the little pot of gold or whatever. It's like you're going over the rainbow right now. You're about to drop right into your jackpot, your pot of gold, right? Whatever your pot of gold is, whether that's love, happiness, abundance, prosperity, everything above. You know what I mean? You can have it all. You can have it all. The only time you feel like you can't is when you're listening to your ego or you're listening to your anxiety or your fears, things like that. That's the only time that you feel like, I can't have it all. I gotta, be happy with what I have. And it is good to be in that attitude of gratitude, but don't settle. Don't settle because you're meant for so much more. What comes after the Nine of Pentacles? The fucking Ten of Pentacles, right? This is the ultimate success, having literally everything. This is a happy family, a legacy, creating generational wealth. This is longevity, stability, things like that, right? So keep moving, keep staying focused, keep your eye on the prize, okay? Because you are on your way to success. All right? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this resonated with you. And like I said, please go make sure that you check out Spiritually Faye Marie for your second part of your reading. And make sure you give this video a like, a comment. Make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload, okay? Because I will be posting more pick-a-cards, and more collective readings as well. Maybe even some channeled messages. I've been thinking about doing some of those too. So make sure you check me out. And I'm sending you guys lots of love on your journey. Take care of yourself, okay? Hello, Pile 2. If you chose this beautiful piece of Malachite and the Light Seers Tarot, this is going to be your reading. And real quick, just in case you skipped the intro, this is actually a collaboration with the beautiful Spiritually Faye Marie. She will be linked in the title as well as in the description. So make sure you check her out for your part 2 of this reading, okay? So when I was tapping into the energy, I was feeling well, first of all, when I closed my eyes, I seen a being looking back at me, okay? And then I felt like I was almost in the void, just floating around in the abyss. And then all of a sudden I started hearing, I've got the magic in me. And it was all of this beautiful golden energy coming out of your fingertips. And you were just fucking, started flying around and just creating magic. Like what was once just so dark, just being alchemized into something so beautiful. I don't know. I don't know what y'all are doing. And I was also picking up like hermit card energy when I was feeling like kind of in the void. And I think it's this deck where she's like almost floating above in like almost like the fetal position. And she just looks like she's not in this world right now, like almost feeling disconnected, right? While she goes through this healing process. And that's what I'm really feeling like. You guys are currently healing some deep-rooted issues, traumas, generational trauma. Yeah, yeah. Something with your heart as well, especially with you picking the Malachite, right? This is connected to your heart chakra. This is also a great crystal to repel negativity. So just throwing that out there. But yeah, so let's get in it with your reading. So the first question that we have is, what can you expect to shift in your life? What can pile 2 expect to shift in their life? I've got the magic in me. It's like you guys are like connecting back with your own magic. Some of you guys could be like natural born witches or warlocks. And you don't have to be, but I just feel like you guys have this beautiful ability to just create even with nothing. Like I said, like you guys were literally just in the void, just in this darkness. Like there was nothing around you. And just from within, just all of this magic just started to pour out of you. Like, just beautiful, a beautiful vision. I wish I could just show you exactly what I was seeing. Like just transport it on the screen right now. Okay, so what can pile 2 expect to shift in their life? Ooh. Got the 2 of Wands. I just heard it was only just a dream. So, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are like daydreaming right now. And like when you come back out of it, you're like, damn, it was only just a dream. You know, kind of almost disappointed that that wasn't your reality right now. But I feel like this is spirit showing you what's to come. Ooh, yes. Especially with the 3 of Wands. It's like you guys have the ability to see into the future. And I feel like Spirit's been giving you like daydreams, real dreams, visions, things like that, showing you what is to come. Ooh, I like it. I like it. And also showing you like your power and your strength with this King of Wands, your ability to just create. Some of you could be feeling a little like conflicted or clouded as in like what direction to move into next. And I feel like there could be a need for you to either learn a new hobby or a skill set, or like, especially if you're feeling stagnant right now, that's usually your soul telling you like, I want to learn something new. I'm ready to experience something new. Even trying new foods, dressing differently, things like this are going to help you get out of that like stagnant or stuck kind of energy, right? And I feel like also learning or like even reading a book, because she's reading a book on here, right? Reading something, like you might even have this download or this sense of like, aha, like an epiphany, right? Aha, I know what it is. I know what I need to do next. I have a lot of those moments when I'm like literally talking, and sometimes I'm like, you know, it sounds so simple, but it just hits so deep. And it's like, you've already heard this like 100,000 times from other people, but then when you hear it from yourself and you feel it at that deep level, right, within your soul, it just hits different. You're like, whoa. What was it the other day that I found a video on my phone of this like realization that I had, and I was like, at the beginning of it, I was like, it just sounds so simple. It sounds so easy. But like, I know what my next move is. And it was literally just focus on myself, create more content, step out of my comfort zone. Like, and it sounds so simple. And like, people tell me it all the time, but it's like when I had that realization myself, it just hit different. and it gave me this sense of drive and like passion. Like I just felt reignited, like, I know what I'm doing. Like just like fucking jumped in my chariot and was like ready to just conquer the world. You know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up here. Clarify for the King of Wands. Let's see what this is. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So we got 2 pages here. All right. Some of you guys are needing to have a practical plan as in how you're going to achieve this. Because we do got fire and then we got air. So some of you guys need to have like a sense of like groundedness or practicality or like a practical plan as in how you're going to get to this. And that's what Spirit is urging you to like sit down, take a moment. So if you're like in the void right now, do some deep diving as in how you're going to achieve this. I feel like what is shifting in your life is you're going to be creating some sort of plan for something that you want to bring into this life. I feel like this ain't no little just chump shit, okay? Like, not to downgrade anybody's things and say like, oh, there's things out here that are less than, others. But, this ain't no little chump change or nothing. Like, this is some big shit is what I'm really picking up here. Big shit. Big shit. Man, we popping big shit. That's a song by Yella Beezy. 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see? I feel like if there was any like illusions or delusions, confusion, something is about to become clear. Your passion is being reignited. And also when I was meditating, I was seeing the fire alchemical symbol, and I seen it really small and it almost looked like really far away, and then it just started to get bigger and bigger. And I was like, whoa, like it's almost like your fire might have been like almost, really dim at one point, and now it's just like, it's like somebody just threw fuel on that bitch and it just grew. You are feeling excited, passionate. Clarify for the Page of Swords in reverse. I think it's funny that your cards are wanting to come out, wow, the Star, come out one at a time like that. For the bottom cards. This is such a beautiful star card. I love this fucking star card. You see how she's got like the rope connected to it? It's like taming your dreams. I don't know. I feel like you guys got this shit in the bag. Spirit has given you some sort of like insight as to what's to come. And I feel like that could have been what ignited you again. And I might have already said that already, but it's like you are really finding a way to grasp this and bring this into the physical reality. It's almost like she's about to pull this shit down and bring it down to her, okay? Like, it's like it was once something that was just co-created energetically, and now you're bringing it down to the physical, right? I feel like some of you guys definitely, and this is Aquarian energy, and we got the 6 of Wands in reverse on the bottom. Some of you guys, I feel like, don't even see your accomplishments. Or like maybe you do, but you don't see how much of an impact this has made in not even just your life, but other people's lives as well. And you guys could be like my pile that just is like, once you accomplish something, you just move on to the next. It's like you don't even give yourself time to celebrate these accomplishments, right? To really just bask in that energy. And I feel like there could be a need for you to just really enjoy the things that you've accomplished. And I don't know why, I've never picked this up before, but in this card, there's like these little, I don't know if y'all can really see it, but it's like little circles like booming out. And I just picked up like echolocation. And animals that do use echolocation are like bats and dolphins. And there could be more animals, I don't know. But those are the 2 that I know of. And I feel like with that being said, like this is really like you needing to trust your intuition on this one. Like you guys have had the vision. You guys are being guided. Spirit is even like giving you like a trail of breadcrumbs, giving you synchronicities. Some of you guys might be seeing number sequences, feathers, coins, fucking certain birds. Like, I don't know. Like you guys could be seeing a multitude of things, right? Even like creatures, like I just said, like dolphins or bats, right? Could be significant signs to you guys, but there's a need to really trust your intuition and where it's guiding you. You might not be able to see this physically, but you know, you just have this inner knowing. Some of you guys could also be very like claircognizant, clairsentient, right? Where you just have this deep inner knowing. You can feel things very strongly. And look at, wow, you guys are having a major spiritual awakening. And I feel like this is really something, I feel like the shift that's happening is within yourself, within your consciousness, within your awareness, and really like taking time to acknowledge your growth, your accomplishments, things like that. A lot of your accomplishments might not be something that you physically have accomplished, but something that you've internally accomplished. Like maybe you've overcome an addiction, or you left that toxic relationship or something, right? These are things to be so proud of yourself for. Be so thankful to yourself, because a lot of people are still stuck in those situations, or they cannot seem to get past that. They don't have like either the drive or the willpower to do so. And it's not that they don't have it, they're just not utilizing that, because we all have that type of stuff within us. It's just whether we utilize it or not, right? So, do you want to get a clarifier for the Seven of Cups in reverse? Because I want to see what is it that you're, like, what is this talking about? Sorry, I can't even think straight. Oh, Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, y'all ain't settling. I feel like if an opportunity presents itself and it's just like very lackluster type of opportunity, like there's not much there, you know you're better than that, or you're worth more, you ain't gonna settle. You're not gonna go for it. You're gonna see what else is out there. And I feel like also with this, like you're not taking no for an answer. Like if you receive some sort of rejection or something, you're like, okay, well, I'll try a different path then, motherfucker. Like I got hundreds of doors open to me right now. Like this Knight of Swords, like you guys are just taking action. I ain't taking no for an answer. I'm getting it at all costs, by any means necessary, okay? That's the vibe. Like I said, I've got the magic in me, okay? So you don't want to fucking open up the door for me, then you're not the door for me, period. There's like a window or something around here that is going to be open to me. I ain't going to have to force. I ain't going to have to push it. It's just it's going to be available already. You're not going to have to do too much. And that's not to say you won't have obstacles or challenges, but you're not going to have to try so hard. Yeah. I'm just feeling like I ain't taking no for an answer. I ain't going down without a fight, okay? Like, I'm about to come for everything that I deserve. I'm coming. So next we're going to ask, Hierophant just flew out. What can you do to bring these shifts in or embrace this energy further? Yeah, y'all are some go-getters, okay? That, like, I feel like some of you guys are also very goal-oriented, which can definitely bring you a long ways. So, look, we got the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Temperance card that just flew out. This is like some major healing that's happening within your intuition, your emotional body. I feel like a lot of you guys could have done things where, like, it almost caused you to not feel like you can trust yourself or trust your intuition. I feel like there's a healing happening around there as well. Wow, that was not a good shuffle. Don't talk about it. So what can pile 2 do to bring these shifts in further? We got the Empress in reverse. Or, yeah, what can you do to bring these shifts in or embrace this energy further? Page of Swords again, but it's upright this time. Learn, study, you know, try something new, gain some new skill sets, work on reclaiming your power and feeling empowered, doing things that empower you, right? And know your worth. Be more in your feminine energy, okay? If you guys have opened up and been vulnerable, been in your feminine energy before, and you were hurt in the past, there could be some healing that needs to be done around the wounded feminine. That feeling that you got to just keep going, go, right? That could be your masculine overcompensating for your feminine energy, your wounded feminine. So give her a little bit of compassion, you know, let her know she's safe. It's safe to open back up. It is safe to explore, to expand, to grow, to experience, right? To create, and know that you have everything that you need. The Empress has everything she needs. She's connected to all the zodiacs. I mean, she's Venus energy, so it's like Libra and Taurus, but I always like to look at her like she can embody any of the zodiacs. She can embody anything that she needs to create. Whatever energy or whatever material item or possession she needs, she can embody this within the self, which will attract this to her. She's magnetic, okay? She don't have to just chase or do. She can just sit back and things are going to come to her. She's the mother of all mothers, okay? So maybe give yourself a little bit more compassion, reparent yourself, you know, take care of yourself. Make yourself feel safe. Let yourself know that it is safe. With this Queen of Wands here, I feel like, you know, take inspired action to bring these shifts in more or to embrace this energy further. Like, you can take inspired action. Like, when you feel it, do it. Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. And know your power. Know your magic. You know, the Queen of Wands, she is magic. Okay, you see that? She got fire coming out of her hand. She created that with her mind. That's what I'm picking up right now. Like, you have a very powerful mind. You have a very powerful energy. Some of you guys are witches. I'm just saying, like, some of you guys are witches or warlocks. Utilize this, right? You can do rituals or, you know, that are gonna allow you to bring this energy in or to embrace this energy further, using your magic, really sitting with yourself and connecting back with spirit, with source, is going to help you bring these shifts in, okay? So I want to get a clarifier for the Empress in reverse. That is King of Cups. Page of Swords, please. Clarifier for the Page of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wow. See, y'all are going from a page to a queen. And a king. Like, and another queen. Oh my goodness. So I feel like it's something that you can do is also utilize your mind. You have a very powerful mind. I just said that just a minute ago, but like, use your imagination, daydream more. I feel like when you do that, you do something in the spiritual realm, like energetically, like something about your energy is just so powerful. Something about your mind is just so powerful. You guys could have a really beautiful imagination, right? Use that, utilize that, and listen to your intuition. I want to get one more card for the Queen of Wands, please. 10 of Wands. So with this 10 of Wands, and we got the 8 of Swords in reverse, or not in reverse, on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is you needing to dive deep into your fears, your restrictions, your insecurities, and take that hard look in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like, It's not easy, but anything that's worth it is not going to be easy. Okay? Don't allow your mind to tell you that you're not worth it, that you're not powerful, that you can't have something, because you can. These are limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs if I've ever seen one. And now I'm hearing that. I'm looking at the mirror on the wall. Here we are again. And I'm picking up like some of y'all's ego could possibly get in the way sometimes. And if you look, we got fire, water, and air. So what we're missing is this like grounding energy, the earth energy, right? We need to have some sort of foundation, some stability in order to bring this down. I feel like in order to bring these shifts in, you gotta be grounded. You gotta have some sort of practical plan, some sort of stability, because you got a lot of like fire and air energy, and just a little bit of water here. But I am picking up, you're just really missing like the earth element. You need more earth energy. So connecting back with earth, Mother Gaia. And if you look at the Empress card, she's literally like pregnant with the earth, like Mother Gaia, right? So this is definitely giving me Mother Gaia vibes. Like connect back with Mother Gaia, go ground yourself. And this card, she's got her fucking feet just bare, right? I heard you're walking a tightrope, okay? So some of you guys could be even a little bit rigid or not allowing yourself to just kind of be in that playful kind of energy. And I feel like your magic really stems from your inner child. So like there's like maybe a need to play a little bit more or just connect back with earth is going to help. Having a clean or healthy type of diet can also help you bring these shifts in. And with this Ten of Wands being here, right underneath the Queen of Wands, I feel like you can utilize things that are usually looked at as burdens. I'm picking up Lotus energy, okay? Where most flowers would die and not thrive. Like you thrive through like challenges, like that muddy type of energy where most people just allow that to just weigh them down. You can actually utilize this and like transform this, transmute this. Because the Ten of Wands is usually like a pretty heavy card. This can talk about burdens. This can talk about feeling overwhelmed. But I feel like you almost feel empowered by this. And you can also use this to empower you. That's beautiful. I've never picked that message up before, but use these things that people have put onto you as a source of power and fuel, right? Perceptions, beliefs, promises, empty promises, I should say. Abuse, trauma, things like that. Transmute all of that shit into power, into love, into discipline, and I keep seeing little sparkles around the room, okay? So y'all can be very connected to the fairy realm as well. I'm picking up like y'all are some very majestic, mystical type of beings. Very high vibrational. And I'm picking up like you've weathered the storm many times, okay? You know how to do this. That's why you're so, like you can be empowered by burdens, right? You can transmute this because you've already weathered this storm several times in many lifetimes. It's like your soul remembers how to do this. The only time that you feel weighed down by this is when you start to get too much in your head and you allow this to just overwhelm you. But like your soul knows how to transmute this energy. Okay, so let's get your final messages and advice. I hope this is resonating with you guys so far. My rise and falls, you be my only friend. Told them that they can Understand it, so why are we here talking to each other again? Yeah, some of y'all could possibly even have some big egos that you guys have had to like humble or tame a little bit, alchemize, you know. Let's get some final advice and messages. Wow. Got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So some of y'all got too much on your plate right now. It's kind of what I'm picking up. There's a need to prioritize, you know, make a list. Some of y'all could be trying to do a lot at one time. I am picking up like Capricorn energy right now. Capricorns can almost be looked at like as like workaholics, or they can tend to push themselves a little too much sometimes. I know because I'm a Capricorn. There's a need to just like kind of like make a list. Making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. I don't know why that just came out, but whatever, we'll go with it. Wow, 8 of Cups again. Or maybe that was in pile 1, actually. Yeah, that was in pile 1. All right. I see some of y'all are resisting some of these changes that need to be made. This transformation that is trying to happen within. And I feel like it could be because it's out of your comfort zone a little bit. Some of the things that you have to do are... It's almost like this is asking too much. Like, I did not sign up for this, but you did. You did sign up for this, is what I'm picking up. You signed up to go through this at this specific time for this level up, okay? For this opportunity to experience a sense of abundance and growth. I don't know. You guys are definitely meant to be very abundant in this lifetime. Okay? And you guys have a lot of spirit guides, angels, beings that are working with you right now to make this happen. With this 3 of Pentacles next to the World, I am picking up this is like spirit guides. You could also have like physical support here on this physical plane too, that is here to help you make this shit happen. But I think some of you guys could be a little too focused on like things that have not worked out or connections that have left. And there's a need to just like walk away from that. Like it wasn't serving you to begin with. And if it was, then it would still be here, right? There's a reason it left, is because there's more for you to experience. Some of you guys could be on this like hermitage, like this hermit journey, right? And there's some resistance because some of these changes that need to be made are, it's like uncharted territory. Or you can't see how it's going to end, how it's going to play out. And that could be kind of keeping you in this like almost stuck kind of energy. Some of you guys could also be being kind of stubborn right now with this 2 of Swords being here. It's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to do it. I'm not ready yet. Spirit's like, yes, you are. You're ready, goddammit. Whether you resist it or not, like it's going to happen. It's just, you know, if you surrender, it's going to be less painful. And I feel like some of these changes that you are resisting right now they seem like they're really hard and challenging, but it's like once you finally surrender, it's like, this isn't even that bad. Like, what was I putting up such a fuss for? And Spirit's like, see, I told you. Like, this is for your highest good. It's going to make you feel good at the end of all of this. I think some of you are just afraid of, like, what's to come. Your mind tends to get in the way sometimes and tell you things, even though your intuition is telling you something else. It's like your mind will try to play tricks on you in a sense. You've been programmed this way is what I just heard. Like there's a programming that you're currently working on. I heard dismantling, okay? Even dismantling the ego. Some of you guys could be going through like an ego death. Because wasn't this the pile I was saying? So some of you guys could have really big egos. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, the ego is here for a reason. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here, period. I just feel like you guys are becoming more conscious and aware of your ego. And when your ego is trying to take control or make decisions for you, and that can be a little scary, especially for your ego. Like, oh, fuck, this motherfucker trying to put me in my place. Like, you know, Yeah, I just feel like there's a need to surrender, prioritize, see what needs to be done first, okay? Make like a list of everything that you need to, what you feel like you need to do, right, in order to get to your next goal or achieve whatever it is that you're currently working towards, right? Because I do feel like you're working on something. And see what it is that can wait and what needs to be done now and put it in order, you know what I mean? And just take one step at a time. Cross these things off the list. Like, work your way down the list. Don't try to just do everything all at once. Some of you guys could also have a lot of projects going on at the same time right now, and there's a need to just focus on one thing at a time and then build off of that. Because that's going to allow you to embody the energy a little bit more fluently, is kind of what I'm picking up. In order for you to create the best that you can at the best of your abilities, right? If you have too much going on and you're feeling overwhelmed, then that's definitely a sign that we need to, you know, take a step back, reevaluate what can we do right now, what can wait. We don't have to do everything all at once, you know. We need to have like a sense of groundedness. And again, we only got one pentacle card here. So there's cups, there's air, you know, there's just a need to have a sense of groundedness. And then we got the Two of Pentacles here, but this is in reverse too. So like, there's just a need to like ground some of this energy down, take your time, be a little bit more patient with yourself through this process, and come up with a plan. How am I going to tackle all this? All right. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this resonated with you. And make sure you go check out Spiritually Faye Marie for your second part of this reading. If this resonated, please give it a like, a comment. Make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. I greatly appreciate it. It helps on my channel. And I am sending you guys lots of love on your journey, okay? Take care of yourself. You don't have to do it all. You're superhuman, but you don't have to be Superman, right? All right, so I love you guys. Sending you guys lots of love. Hello, group 3. If you chose this beautiful blue Aragonite, as well as the Tarot of the Divine, this is going to be your reading. And just in case you skipped the intro, this is a collaboration with the beautiful Spiritually Faye Marie. So make sure when you are done with this reading that you go check her page out for your part 2 of this reading, okay? So, when I was tapping into the energy, I started hearing, I'm from the other side, okay? It's actually a song called Lucifer by Lil Boosie, and I love that song, I ain't gonna lie. But I was also seeing a dragon, and I was picking up like good luck, good fortune, wealth, protection, okay? And I feel like you guys are also my shadow workers. You guys don't have to identify with that, but I feel like you guys are shadow workers, shadow warriors, you know, spiritual warriors, definitely. And also this deck, very beautiful deck, but it can also get a little dark. So, you know, I am picking up that you guys are comfortable with both sides. You guys are my people that could look the darkness or the negative energies in the face and not be scared or afraid, because you guys have done so much inner work. You guys are like comfortable with it. And it's not even like you guys just completely banish this energy, obviously, unless it needs it. But it's almost like you guys have befriended these energies. Like these energies work for you. Shadow workers, okay? Like you make the shadows work for you. And I love that because same. I'm a light worker and a shadow worker, so I can definitely relate. And you have to be in a certain frequency to be able to do something like that. So you guys definitely vibe at a high frequency, or you just work from a very loving and respectful energy when you work with other energies. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up. So I feel like, what can you expect to shift in your life? I feel like, well, your good fortune is about to shift. Like you guys are about to have a lot more abundance and protection, I feel like, in your life. Other beings could be coming to work with you. Some of them could be what are perceived to be lower vibrational energies. But I want to say the darker energies could be coming to work with you right now, like Lilith or Hecate or Morgan or Lucifer, like the more darker entities. But I feel like it's because you've achieved a certain level of consciousness, as well as you embody this sense of like courage and confidence. And that might not be for everybody. That might just be for some of the people that were drawn to pile 3, okay? But I just feel like you guys are definitely comfortable with those types of energies. So it's not like they would run rampant in your life and create havoc and chaos, right? But they would help you. Like Lilith could help you embody the dark feminine energy, where you just are, on a roll, like kicking ass and taking names is kind of what I'm picking up. I love Lilith. I actually do work with her sometimes too. She's definitely helped me through some times in my life. Let's just say that. So, anyways, what can you expect to shift in your life for pile 3, please and thank you. I just keep hearing, I'm from the other side. Ooh, that flew right on out. What can pile 3 expect to change in their life? We got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The Hermit. I told y'all are like shadow workers, shadow warriors. Oh, Lord. Old souls. You know what's funny? So I actually had a dream of a fucking reindeer flying around in my dream one time. I don't know why that just came to me, but... One more card for the top row. Please and thank you. Page of Wands. You guys just have this like innocence, but also wise type of energy to you. With this like Page of Wands next to the Hermit, there's like this like sense of like innocence or purity about you, but also like you're very wise and old souls. But it's like you guys have not lost touch with your inner child. And I also feel like you guys have a sense of like confidence, like to just venture out and try new things, experience new things. Like you're not really afraid of much. You know how kids, like some kids, they're just like fearless as fuck. They'll just do whatever. It's kind of like the vibe that I'm picking up from you guys. Like, I'll just fucking do it. I don't care. I don't care. We got the 3 of Wands right underneath the 3 of coins. So this is giving like 33, right? That's a master number, y'all. Yeah, some of y'all could identify as like ascended masters, or just masters in general. But I am picking up like ascended masters for some of you guys, and that could explain why you can work with so many different energies. Whoa, that was not meant to happen. Oops. But that's why you guys can work with so many energies. I feel like it's because you guys have mastered like a certain level, man. It's like when you're playing a video game and you like, what is the word I'm looking for? When you like, get past the, or you enter into a new level, right? You get access to new things. We're going to use like a car game, for example, right? You beat this racetrack and now you have access to some new cars, some new parts for your car. You can customize and, you know, like that's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up. And I just heard you got mail. So this Page of Wands could also be bringing you like a message. Maybe a message from the other side. Maybe that's like a spirit guide or a passed on loved one or an angel or an ascended master. I just needed 2 more cards too, so that's funny that came right out like that. Wow, you got 2 knights. You got the Knight of Wands and you got the Knight of Coins. And if you look at this one looks like a little hellion, you know? like I'm ready to take on the fucking world. Like it literally looks like a little hellion, like a little, what is that one fucking dude called? Hellboy. I don't know why that just came to me. Like, I'm picking up some major, like, shadowy kind of energy, but, like, it works for you. It works. It just works. We get the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, I feel like what can you expect to shift in your life? Well, you're going to receive a lot more downloads and a lot more assistance from other beings in your life. You're going to be leveling up. Your consciousness and your awareness is going to be at an all-time high. Your abilities are going to be crazy is kind of what I'm picking up. Like you are like climbing the ladder right now in consciousness, or yeah, I'm really picking up like in consciousness. You guys are expanding and evolving, mastering something. And it's because you've been dedicated and you've been moving through like passion and like taking inspired action, but in a very grounded kind of way. Like you guys are very graceful. I feel like with the way that you go about things, there's this like, I can't even like put it into words how I feel. Let me just sit with the energy real quick. You guys are just ready to take on the world, okay? Like, you guys have this sense of wonder and fearlessness that allows you to go the extra mile to really get shit done. And I'm hearing, I don't get tired with this Knight of Wands being in reverse. Like, I feel like no matter what life throws at you, you just handle that shit with grace. You like, whatever. Oh, another obstacle? Bitch, I jump through this hoop. Oh, you put a hurdle in my way? I jump over that bitch. Doorway, I smash that motherfucker down. Like, I don't know, there's like this very almost like chaotic energy about you guys, but it does help you guys, like carries you almost through this. And it's not like chaotic as in like it just runs rampant in your life. Like I feel like you guys have a sense of control over this. I kind of want to get a clarifier for this this 3 of Wands. You guys have a lot of beings that are trying to work with you right now, though. I am picking that up very heavily. There's a lot of spiritual beings around you guys. What is that? It's like right in my head. Damn. I can't even think of her name. Oh my gosh, come on, Spirit, give it to me, please. This little house in the background of this is giving me the vibe of, damn, I really can't think of her name. I wonder if it would be in this card, like, description. Let me pull the book real quick, because I just want to see if it has who this card is about in there. just to see if there's if she's in there or not. Baba Yaga, there we go. I knew it would have it in there because the house was giving me that vibe. Baba Yaga. Okay, so some of y'all could be like working with dark magic, but in a way that, like, you're not hurting anybody, right? I don't know, it's like you just have the ability to manipulate energy. You have this sense of power and strength and courage and confidence to work with these energies, and they just work for you. Because Baba Yaga can definitely be looked at almost as like a villain, right? Some of y'all might be in your villain era, okay? Like, you like just kicking ass and taking names. Let me get a clarifier for this 3 of coins in reverse. We got the 5 of swords with the Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I feel like that's kind of like your guys' vibe. Like, when certain things like come your way, like you just try to befriend everything, all of the entities, all of the energies. Like, and I feel like you do for the most part. Obviously, I mean, some of us can be liked by everybody, but that I don't know if that's a real thing. You're always going to have some sort of conflict or chaos in your life, or people that just don't like you. They want to one-up you, whatever. But I feel like y'all ain't even in competition with nobody. Y'all are already winning at all costs. This can be looked at as a good thing or a negative thing, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going out and hurting people or whatever, I feel like, you know, people might perceive it as a negative thing, but I also feel like if people weren't stepping to you in that way, you wouldn't have to do that. You know, you wouldn't have to step on no toes. It's like I ain't looking to step on toes, but I will. If it comes to me, I will. Like, because if it's me or you, it's always going to be me at the end of the day. And it's not necessarily selfish. It's you taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody got to take care of themselves. There could also be something that is almost hidden from you. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, some sort of like truth that is yet to be revealed. I want to get one more card for that, please. 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's something that needs to be healed and acknowledged. I'm feeling like that could be kind of creating some sort of clouded judgment or negativity within your energetic, like your aura. Sorry, I can't even think now. All of a sudden, I can't fucking talk. Are you kidding me? Some of you guys could need to communicate something to somebody or speak your truth or be more authentic to yourself. I also wanted to get a clarifier for the 3 of Wands. And I just fell on the ground. Come on. Got the 9 of Cups. Yeah, like I said, y'all are working your way up the ladder. Not even just the ladder of consciousness, but the ladder of success. You guys are creating something. And I feel like it's like was triggered through pain. There was something that happened in your life. You lost somebody, or you were rejected, abandoned. Maybe you had a depressive episode. Something triggered this almost awakening inside of you to expand and grow and to experience more. So I feel like what is shifting in your life, you're receiving some sort of deep healing. You're accessing new levels of consciousness and more courage, and I can't even think of like a way to put this, like courage and confidence. Okay, like you guys are able to tap into this energy a little bit more to almost feel your fire in a sense, as well as the beings that are coming in to work with you is going to be like shifting. Like you're about to have other beings coming in to work with you. Going to be very protected during this time. Not that you haven't been protected before, but I do feel like it's just going to be like increased. All of a sudden, I feel like I can't talk, so I apologize, guys. Could be because I've been channeling for like an hour. So now I'm just kind of like, woo. There could also just be like a block in your communication. Like there's something that you're needing to communicate and be like truthful and authentic when you do it. You know what I mean? Like it needs to come from a very authentic place in order for you to receive some sort of healing. You got to be honest. And I feel like the opportunity is going to present itself. You know what I mean? With what can you expect to shift in your life? The opportunity to speak your truth about something, to be clear, to be more authentic. Yeah, that's going to present itself in your life. So what can you do to bring these energies in? Well, to bring these shifts in or to embrace this energy further. 5 of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse. We got the Knight of Wands again. We got the Emperor. I just heard stand your ground. So what can you do? Stand your fucking ground. Especially when like people try to come to you with some bullshit. Stand your ground. Like know that you have power. I'm here. You got that power to me. If you can work with these other entities that most people would be afraid of, right? You got more power than you think you do. And you got authority, right? Clarify for the Fool in reverse. Wow, we got the Hermit coming out again. We also got the Page of Wands coming out again. Okay, so some of y'all need to trust where Spirit is trying to lead you and some of the messages and guidance that you're receiving. We got the Hierophant on the bottom. So you need to trust in where Spirit is leading you right now in order to allow these shifts to happen in your life. And take inspired action. When the time feels right, act, okay? Because your soul is leading you somewhere. And I feel like it's to your purpose. With the Fool being in reverse, there's like a need to take a leap of faith and to really trust the universe and trust yourself to make the right decision. And to have good boundaries is also something that I'm picking up. Don't entertain no drama. You know, if people try to come to you with drama or negativity, I feel like there's a need to just like separate yourself from this, stand your ground, speak your truth, and walk away, you know. You don't have to entertain everything is kind of what I'm picking up. You guys are already not afraid to be alone. So I feel like if you feel like you need to be alone, if your soul is kind of calling you to take a moment to be by yourself, that's going to be something that you can do to bring these shifts in, is really be in your own energy and take some time for some self-reflection, for some introspection, right? And I'm also feeling like you could need to ground yourself, especially with all this energy that's here. But the Hermit is Virgo energy. So, you know, tap into your earthly energy, ground some of this energy down, because we got a lot of fire, right? This is Aries. This is Leo, Sag, Aries. This is Leo, Sag, Aries. This is, the Fool is Aquarius or Uranus energy. Okay, and then more Leo, Aries, Sag. So lots of fire and a little bit of air and some Virgo. Okay, so definitely ground yourself during this process and take some time to really clear your energy and be by yourself. This is something that you can do to like bring these shifts in a little bit more effortlessly. Listen to your guidance. I'm hearing listen to your heart. Okay? So we got Queen of Wands underneath of that. So yeah, lots of fire. Lots of fire. This is also Taurus energy. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. I haven't been really giving zodiac signs for the last couple readings, so I don't know, maybe you guys are into astrology as well. And I'm also hearing Black Moon Lilith, so I don't know, maybe you check and see what your Lilith is in astrology. That could give you a little bit of insight as to like, I don't know, like some of the shadow work that you can be working on, or even the beings that you could work with right now to like help you bring in this energy. I don't know, something with that. I'm not too big into astrology, so I couldn't tell you too much about that, but that's what I heard was Black Moon Lilith. So something about that. I want to see, why is the Page of Wands here? We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of y'all are going to have to like really like find a way to contain some of this energy a little bit more, because I do feel like you could be feeling really impulsive, feeling like lashing out, feeling like I'm hearing self-sabotage too, which could be that Five of Swords. Some of you could have a tendency to self-sabotage, which is crazy because I feel like you guys have so much. I mean, with great power comes great responsibility, right? So maybe some of you guys need to be a little bit more responsible with this power and this energy that you hold, to contain it a little bit more. Or it could become chaotic in your life, and it could become overwhelming almost, in a sense. It's crazy because I'm picking up like it doesn't, I don't know. It's not too often that happens to you guys, but there is moments where this does kind of take over your life, and you can become either really, consumed with the darkness, or you can feel almost like you're drowning in the darkness or the chaos or the negativity, right? Whether that's within yourself or even something that you're experiencing in your outside world. And then there's times where you have so much control over this and you're making this work for you. But there is a need to maybe slow down a little bit, reevaluate, take some time. Do not be super impulsive. Like if you get like urges, make sure that you're taking some time to reflect on these and make sure that the move that you're about to make is for your highest good, and it's not just like a move that you're making out of ego, or, listen to your heart. Like the song was saying, listen to your heart. Because I feel like your heart will not guide you down the wrong path, but your ego might, So yeah, so that's what I got for that part of the reading. So really take a moment for some introspection, ground your energy, check in with yourself, and know your worth, know your power. Have good boundaries. Look at what was flipped over. Listen to your intuition and your inner guidance, right? So let's see here. I also feel like you guys are very spiritually gifted, okay? So, listen to that. Listen to your gifts. Utilize your gifts. Final advice and messages for pile 3. This is the Strength. Oh, this is the Empress in reverse. Is that it that flipped over? I think so. Wow. See? Too earthly. Well, the Empress is also Libra energy. This is Venus. So this is Libra and Taurus. The King of Pentacles, I want to say it's Taurus energy too, but I don't know for sure. We got Capricorn. We got the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. There's that 33 again, right next to each other. That is so crazy. And we got the Seven of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So, your final advice is to trust your manifestations, I feel like. Don't hold so tightly onto them, okay? Allow them to manifest into your physical reality. Be in your feminine energy and be receptive. Also, be open-minded is something that I'm picking up. Some of you guys could be a little closed off because of some heartache that you guys have went through. And I feel like you guys had seen some of this coming, but I don't think you knew to what extent it would be. And I feel like some of you guys held on anyways because there's a lot of love here. Because you can't feel pain like this without first having a lot of love for whatever it was that caused this type of pain, whether you lost somebody or somebody left, somebody rejected you, you know, you lost a job or something. Like, there had to have been some sort of love that was involved for you to be able to feel this type of pain, right? So some of you guys might have closed yourself down, and I feel like if you're having a hard time bringing in abundance or bringing in love or whatever it is that you're feeling restricted in, because we do got the Four of Pentacles at the middle part of the reading, right? So wherever you're feeling restricted in, or you're feeling like the energy's not flowing, that's a clear indicator of what needs to be healed, okay? So pay attention to where the energy's not so free-flowing. And with this Seven of Swords right here, I feel like, and it's in reverse, this is you. I'm feeling like conquering your fears or seeing past the illusions, or maybe even needing to do this, right? I feel like a lot of you do have the ability to see very clearly. I think some of you guys try to overlook this sometimes. It's like when somebody's showing you red flags and you still give them the benefit of the doubt because you really like the person and you hope that the red flags ain't true. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm picking up here. It's like, please don't tell me it's true. Like, I really want to like you. I really want to love you. I really want you in my life. But some of you guys already know how this is going to play out. So it's like, listen to your intuition. Don't let, life show you why your intuition was telling you something. Especially when it comes to certain situations or people. If you feel like something's not right, then it's probably not right. Because you know best at the end of the day. You know what's best for you, and you know what is coming for you as well. Like I said, some of you guys could be very spiritually inclined. So, you have the ability to really see into the future, or even just to feel into the future. Some of you guys might just feel, right? Before things happen, something is about to happen. Listen to this, like there's a need to really trust yourself. I know you might have closed yourself down because things might not have played out the way that you thought they were going to, or the way that you had hoped for them to play out, but that does not mean that you need to stop your abundance and your flow and hold on to this pain and, what's the word I'm looking for? Like disappointment, whatever it was, right? It's time to allow yourself to open back up, to get back into your flow, and to trust, okay? But yes, this is what I have for you guys. Like I said, make sure you go check out Spiritually Faye Marie for your second part of your reading. And if this reading resonated with you, please feel free to give it a like, a comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. I will be posting more pick-a cards as well as collective readings. And yes, I hope to see you in my next one. All right? Sending you guys lots of love.